Other than drawing, anime is my favorite pastime. There may still be some titles I need to get into, but I feel my knowledge on the genre is decent. I've been watching anime since I was as young as 5 years old. Pokemon, Inuyasha, and Crayon Shin-chan were the first anime in my memory box. With my love for anime starting so young, it also grew to my love for Japanese culture as well. I would read history books in middle school, folklore stories in high school, and even did some Duolingo courses on Japanese till I found out it was not the best learning tool for the language. I have zero Asian blood in me. I am strictly European and Native American. So I can't say with 100% confidence that the culture itself is okay with this trope. But in my personal opinion, I feel the hatred the West has for lolicon is over-exaggerated. Hello, my lovely kittens. It's Perry, and I will be discussing my hot take on lolicon. Now, before you get all up in arms, I know this opinion is rather controversial, but I ask you watch till the end of the video before writing your hate comments. However, if you enjoy seeing my little cat face, then please subscribe. And if you like my content, then a click on the like would be appreciated. Every like lets me know my hard work is enjoyable, even with subpar editing software. And don't forget, if you want to be notified when I release my monthly videos, then hit the bell. Now back to this video's topic. I'm just gonna say it straight up, and tell you all that I don't follow up-to-date anime terms. For example, I hate being called a weeaboo. Before the West adapted it to just mean an anime fan, in proper terms, it was used to label a specific anime fan. A fan that would take all the information from anime and manga and label it as gospel for Japanese culture to the point of arrogance, believing they're correct, even if it's bad behavior. With that said, I also think the term for lolicon has also been skewed from the original term thanks to Western fans. Lolicon was supposed to be for young-looking women, not literal young girls. I myself am a literal lolly. Without my makeup and an oversized hoodie to cover my chest, I look like I'm 12, but I'm 24. You know you look young for your age when you do the facial recognition on those sites? Just to have the site deny you. I'm irritated for 2 different reasons over that. There's a few examples on how I can express this. Let's take Anya from Spy Family as an example. For those unaware of the show, Spy Family is like Meet the Fockers, but with better character backstories. Where the father is an actual spy, the mother is an assassin, the daughter, Anya, has telepathic abilities, and their dog is psychic. Anya is literally a 5-year-old. No tricks, no strings, she is canonically 5 years old. Not a lolly. She's a character that's a child. End of story. What is a lolly, however, is Kinue Hayase from Masamune-kun no Revenge. First, No Revenge is about a young boy getting rejected by his once childhood friend, who then bullied him after he confessed to her. Working up to high school, he was able to be motivated enough to become a fit, handsome young man to then get back at her for the rejection and bullying by seducing her and then rejecting her just as she did him. But the lolly isn't the crush. It's a separate side character. Take a look at her. Tell me how old you think she is. Can you guess? 12? 10? She's 42. And Masamune's mother. She is a textbook definition of a lolly. The whole lolly thing gets a little muddy though, and it all just boils down to morals. Those morals are expressed from the anime Miss Kabayashi's Dragon Maid. If you know the name, you know who I'm going to talk about. If not, it's about an average woman who, on a drunken adventure, saves a dragon from a deathly sword. The dragon appears before the woman the next day and is now forever in her debt, claiming to be the woman's new maid, as well as potential love interest since the dragon fell in love with the woman. With the dragon's arrival, her dragon friends also hoard the woman's apartment. One of these dragons is Little Kana. Even though the wiki states her to be 7,000 years old, I feel that she still doesn't fall under the Loli category. That's because of her lifespan. Think of dogs. They age much faster than humans because their life expectancy is much shorter. But dragons, having hundreds of thousands of years, the logical thing to believe is that dragons age much slower. So even though Kana is thousands of years old, her mentality is no more than a 6-year-old human, making her not a Loli as she lacks the mental maturity. Our final anime we're gonna look at is The Great Jahi Will Not Be Defeated. This is a very underrated anime in my personal opinion. It follows a demon named Jahi, who is known as the number 2 ruler of the Dark Realm. We follow her journey on her way back to the top as a magical girl sends her to Earth after destroying a powerful mana crystal. This also causes Jahi to lose her power, which then shrinks her to the size of a child. This form may not be her true form, but it's still the form we see her in most of the anime. This shows within the story that demons' age is represented by their power. Even though Jahi is unaged, she hinted somewhere that she's much older than her boss of the drink house. My point is that due to her form being dictated by her power, her being older than 20, maybe 30, I'd say she's also a Loli by definition, as again, she's older, her personality doesn't change in either form she's in. So her age doesn't regress mentally, she still has her mature mindset, granted immature personality. I'd say Jahi is safe to fawn over. The point of my video today is to express the incorrect usage of lolicon, and how it irks me that Western culture took it and made a new definition for it. I get language changes all the time, but if there's still people who know the definition it was, maybe don't change it? Moral of the story is, I'm not a weeb, and lolis are okay to make waifus, but small children, real or fictional, are not. I hope all of my kittens wake up every morning with fruit juice and sugar, and I hope my unpopular opinion didn't steer you away so that I can see you all next time.